Hello everybody, and I am back and ready to play a little bit more of this Outer Worlds. I took a little bit of a break to get some food, maybe watch some more reviews, kind of see what people were saying about the game. And it seems initially the initially when you're playing the game, it seems that it loads in pretty well. It doesn't really have a lot of problems and too many stutters. It seems that the further into the game you get is when it starts having more and more issues. It seems so. What I think I might do is I'm going to play it for a bit. I'm going to try my best to see if it has any issues. If it has some issues and I still want to keep playing the game, then maybe I'll just jump over to the Xbox One and just keep playing on there. That way it'll look better. You know, I can still play the game without as many issues. Hopefully, though, they could patch the game because I kind of held out on playing this game mainly because I wanted to play it on Switch, which a lot of people that got on Switch actually have other consoles they could have gotten on. They held out on the Switch, so hopefully we didn't get duped in this game. I really hope not, but hey, we'll see. Alright, let's
The
get this show on
navigation
the road.
console is offline at this time, Captain.
That button. Anti-Cleo Management Training. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill melee improves all specialized skills in that group to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to a level 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks, and skills passive bonuses won't give or take away the skills unlocks. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see. I think I want to. Yeah, we'll do that for now. I want to do this. Okay, cool. And then we'll apply. Oops. Oh, looks like I made a mistake. There we go. That's more like it. Cool. And get this
If your
going.
equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Okay, the workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon or armor item that you want to work on, then choose what you want to do to it. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade it. Cool. Awesome. So we will go ahead and break down a few items that I have. So how do I break it down? I don't know if I can right now. Oh yeah, I can. There we go. Break down. Ooh, got a shotgun. Got this bad boy. Cool, cool. So we will break this down. Cool. And we'll break that down. And that should be good for right now. Ooh, perk points. Anti-Cleo Specialized Management Seminar, selecting perks. Welcome to perk selection. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as accepting a flaw, acquiring 5 new perks. Acquiring 5 new perks make the next tier of the perk available to you. Awesome. Okay. Oh wow, plus 50% base health. That seems pretty good actually. See that? No. 50% damage when alone in a party. No. That seems pretty useful actually. 20% sprint speed. 25% weapon armor durability loss. Wait. Oh, down 25%. Okay. Crit chance, base armor rating, additional ammo stock at vendors. No, I'm good. 50 kilogram carrying capacity. That seems pretty useful, but I don't know if I need to rate this second. Fast travel when encumbered. 50% experience from companion kills and 20% less on vendor prices. So I'm going to go ahead and get... You know, we'll do this for right now. Cool.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
That's wonderful. This guy had this whole ship to himself. This is a big old ship. Okay. So I'll just drop down then. Cool, cool. What was jump again? There we go. Ow! At least it's realistic. Definitely would hurt yourself if you jumped that way. Awesome.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Do you take down payments and wanton violence? That's funny. Live 5, you get it all wrong. I'm Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Okay. And on to Edgewater. Yeah, I mean, this game isn't like that bad. I mean, when you're looking at it like side by side to the other consoles, it looks pretty terrible, but you know, I mean, on its own it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Ooh, look at that. I'm gonna kill him. Okay. Headshot, headshot, headshot. Okay, cool. Works for me. Resident killed. Duly noted. Awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna need to adjust the gyro controls real quick because those are a little too sensitive. Hopefully I can. Okay, aim assist. No, I'm looking for this one. Motion aiming sensitivity, x-axis and y-axis. So we'll turn this to, I don't know, 20%, and I guess we'll try 20-20, see how that works out for me. Yeah, we'll give it a try. Okay, cool. You're mine. Okay. Maybe I should have got the move faster perk. That might have been a better choice, actually. But, you know, it is what it is. Can't turn back time. Well, I mean, you kind of can. Okay, you know what? We'll just go towards Edgewater. Edgewater. Ooh, this guy. I remember him.
Whoa, hey. Where'd you come from?
Yippee!
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. You talk too pretty for a Marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Let's see.
Pleased to make
Cool.
your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator? I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here. This place looks like it's falling to pieces. Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
Okay.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
Wow. Who do I talk to about a power regulator? I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here. Blah blah blah. You know, let's get
Got
some
a
monies.
knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Okay, okay.
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alrighty.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Okay, okay. Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay. Where can
Conrad's
I
got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay, okay.
Yeah?
Da, da, da.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Brave and dim wilds. Not worried about falling
Every
sick.
now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Okay. I'm looking for a power regulator, my good man.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Okay.
Yeah?
See what else we got here.
Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
Okay.
No, no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm good for now, my man. In we go. What can I find in here? Oops. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. Something makes me feel that that is not the best thing to get, possibly. I don't know for sure, though. Ooh. Steel. 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 Steel, steel, steel. I'm stealing everything I can. Ooh, what's this? Okay. I don't know if I can necessarily use this or hack into this channel yet, but green, good. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, let's see if I can. Oh, okay. Inventory logs, messages. Description, blah, blah, blah. I want to go kill some stuff. Yeah, I might give this game a try in handheld mode. See the horror stories I've been hearing about in the reviews. See if it's as bad as people say it is. Just depends, though. We'll have to see. Alrighty. Look at that. 600 experience. That's a lot. Okay, what do we got here?
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight. Keep your distance, Fred. This house is no place for a traveler.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Okay.
Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Okay. Well, I am a medical person.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you? People will talk. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder.
That's not how
Maybe
it
I should
works.
have taken more pride in my work.
That's not how it works at all. Let's see.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
Ooh. I want that. Nah, I'm good.
Huh?
2 whole cans of salt tuna. That's like 2 more cans than I've got. Actually, I think I have like 1 can of salt tuna. I think, actually. And sesame. Hey, it's a lady that can't spell.
I don't know you.
Okay. Slow.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Good, good. Good to hear. Good to hear. So you're not going to serve me a drink? Perception. Something going on here that I should know about. Charm. And what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles.
Oh, trust me, I do. I do.
Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately.
Good, good.
I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to
Obviously, the
enjoy your
money.
beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Fine by me. Let's see what's on tap.
Coming right up.
Boom. Okay, your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Great. Okay. Trip teas. Assorted flavored teas brewed from tripicale leaves. Caffeine drink. Mine attributes +1. Lasts 30 seconds. I think this is stuff I could put in my little inhaler thingamabobber. Majigger and blah. Who's it, what's it? I don't remember what it's called. My whoosy whatsy. Okay. Let's go ahead and just do a little bit of work here. Got it. Got it. Cool. Got it. It'd be cool if sneaking around actually got me some experience in this game, but guess not. Guess not. Okay, what do we have up here? Ooh, big cartridges, more monies. Okay, got that. Like that. Fish sticks, not to be confused with fish dicks like Kanye West. No, no disrespect to Mr. West, of course. Just joking around. Alrighty. Yeah, sorry about me keeping my voice down. There's somebody in the other room. I'm trying to disturb him while I'm playing. So, I'm sorry if it seems I'm not as enthusiastic as I usually am, or as, you know, that's what I'm looking for. Not as forward with my speaking. Okay, cool. What else can I steal? I want to steal more stuff. She got a big bathroom. Look at that toilet. Nice toilet. Okay. Alrighty, so I think that's... Huh. Look at that. I'm outside again. Got that.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't
Let's go collect some money, my boy. This guy. Close this room. Come over here. Get those. Cool. Awesome. Got me some more equips. Cool. Got that too. Awesome. Okay. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back, in fact. Don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Okay, cool. Good. Steal that real quick. And basically I just read that because I knew I was supposed to read that to get through this mission, because I've done this mission before. Okay. Hello, my good man. Can you give me a haircut?
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Okay.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Nice, very nice of you. Okay, I'm looking to repair my ship. Silas sent me to collect your dues. Yes, you did.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Sounds like he don't care.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Alrighty, you have very loose definition of the word prosperity. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials.
Okay,
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, why don't you just give him an IOU?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do.
Can't make money without those.
Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Well, yeah, what about that, the gold teeth in the next room over there? Hint, hint, wink, wink.
You know about Eugene? How?
Know your business.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Okay.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to if you don't want your body thrown in a ditch, I guess.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Okay. Goodbye. Farewell, my man. My brother. Okay. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, I can't go in there. It's kind of annoying how the interact button and the button that makes you pull your gun are the same button. That's kind of seems like poor designmanship.
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
Ooh, Mr.
I'm fine,
Abernathy.
Mr.
Okay.
Never been healthier.
Okay.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Okay.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
So you are Martin Abernathy. Okay, you know what? We'll just get to the point. Okay.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
He told me everything. How long did you think you could keep a secret like that?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Sorry to hear that. You're being paranoid. I'm sure it's all tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here. That's heartless. Okay. Well, I mean, he is being paranoid.
I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas.
Okay.
But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Why do you think I'm a freelance? Depends what you need. Okay.
A couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself? I assume there are guards. You know, why can't you
Tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Try not to waste medicine. That's, probably not a good thing for, people like you, man. In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick. That is horrible. That is horrible.
It is what it is. Town's got a limited supply of medicine. Medicine better spent on a body stronger and younger than mine.
Assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Interesting. Okay.
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
All right.
So you'll do it then?
We'll see. All right, let's see that lady that approached me and tells
You're
me she
making a
wants
mistake working for Abernathy.
it. Am I now? Am I?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
You got sent to something. So you're saying it's psychosomatic.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Persuade 10, let me worry about that. Sure.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Okay. Abernathy's paying me for my trouble. Can you match his offer? I get it, you need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table. Oh,
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Alright.
That's all I can ask of you.
Hopefully Mr. Abernathy is just hypochondriac and he's just being paranoid because he's old. And his mind is wandering to far-off pastures. Ooh, what's this? Hey, you know, I don't feel like doing that. Okay.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
No, I did not hear about Wilson. Is he doing good? It's been a while. Okay. Spacer's Choice. Wait, am I supposed to go in there? Oh, I am supposed to go in here. I'd like to speak to Mr. Thompson, please. Okay, stealing stuff. Cool. Always a nice change. Oh, come on. Oh, it definitely turns on a dime, that's for sure.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Seems we've got a guest.
Yes, you do.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Because I don't work for you, my good man.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repair. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer.
Look at you.
Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
You're the first stranger to wander into town in an age. Scripture tells us that nothing happens without reason.
Okay. Sorry for that, so let's pretend I'm interested. What can you tell me about this geothermal plant? You know what? Why don't you tell me why it's mostly abandoned? I already know why, but let's
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Okay.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Okay, tell me why.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
What you're telling me is my problem. Okay. I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left town for a reason. What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back? You're asking me to cut off power to an entire community.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure, I could use a company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
So I'm a little hesitant because it's like he does sound very like, he sounds like he has good faith in the situation, but I'm kind of afraid that if I do side with him, I'm going to find out that he actually was lying to me. But I don't know. I mean, they're just NPCs per se. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Alrighty.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Deserters, so what's the other side of it? Figures Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. Okay.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anybody. I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? You were friends or what? Okay.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. We need to talk to the vicar about flipping a switch in your power mill. Okay. Just gonna hurt.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you got a good point. Though I will say that this place seems like it's a lot safer for marauders than the other place. But we'll see. Okay, let's go speak to Mr. Vicar.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Hello, sir.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
I've already wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. How did you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here? Blah, blah, blah.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Got our power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So we think of Adelaide's group. So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. if you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Seems to me the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text. I'll need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Alright, I guess I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Always right here in this chair, that's convenient. Alrighty. So, I guess I'll try to save as many people as I can. Like I said when I first left,
Ever gonna visit?
looks like this is safer from marauders than the other area is, but we will see. Emerald Vale General Store, ooh. Bet they sell stuff. Oh, never
You're
mind.
not a big drinker, are you?
Of course not, of course not.
Yeah, huh? You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for. That's true. Then why did you want to talk to him?
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Okay, you asked me if I'm
Sorry.
drinker.
I know, it's none of my business.
I like a drink now and again.
It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
Oh, man. Okay. I wish I could do that. I wish you got my perception up.
There's been scary nights, but Constable Reyes is right up the road. She keeps an orderly town.
Hopefully I can go back to that later. She just shushed me. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this playthrough right here. I might play a little bit later tonight, maybe get a third episode in, we'll have to see. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed it, even though there wasn't any action in this installment. I think I killed a couple people at the beginning, but anyways, or a couple marauders, I guess I should say. Marauders ain't people. Anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, give me some feedback, you know. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.